Now let's talk about love and money. And remember what the Beatles say. Tell me the kind of things that you want that money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. There's two kinds of relationships that are going to affect your children outside of the family: friendships and romantic relationships. So let's talk briefly about those. When it comes to friendships, children who have money have some difficult questions that they're always asking themselves, and usually they don't even want to say these questions out loud. Are you my friend, or are you just using me? Are you a real friend or a fake friend? And frankly, are you just targeting me for my money? So it's important to help children distinguish between a real friend and a fake friend. A real friend takes turns treating or sharing costs. So if someone wants to hang around your child because he or she is always picking up the tab, that's probably a fake friend. A real friend is available and has a mutual give and take type of relationship with your child. There's no backstabbing, and they're there in good times and bad times. If a friend is only around when you're throwing parties or you have a fancy new car, they're not really your friend. And I've actually seen this even more with boys than with girls. A lot of boys feel like other boys are only hanging out with them because they have nice things, nicer things than they have. So keep an eye on that, even boys from other wealthy families. Now let's talk a little bit about love and money. Did you know that the majority of divorces are caused by money fights? Nothing else, just money fights. In fact, I wrote an entire book about this subject with co-author Camilla Webster, a wonderful journalist. And it's called The 7 Pearls of Financial Wisdom, A Woman's Guide to Enjoying Wealth and Power. You can find information about the book here. And in that book, we have interviewed over 60 financial experts on all aspects of how money touches a woman's life. But a great deal of that book is focused on money and relationships, because that is a big deal for women in general. How do you make a good financial match? How do you encourage your children to make a good financial match? Well, first of all, you have to encourage them to look at the personal financial management skills of a potential partner. Does their boyfriend or girlfriend live within his or her means? Or do they live in chaos? If they live in chaos and you're living on a budget, chances are very good they will bring that chaos into your life. Does this person that you're in love with have good financial integrity? Does he or she cheat on their taxes? Get into lawsuits? If they're conning others, chances are good they're going to try to con you. What about financial realism? Do they live far beyond their means? If they're always trying to do something they cannot afford, they're going to turn your life into a scary thing. Are you a saver and is he a spender? Do you like luxury and does she like to clip coupons? If so, it might be very difficult to live together. So finding someone who has a compatible financial style is important. It's okay if you have slightly different styles. That makes life interesting. But if you're radically different, chances are good you're not going to be happy together. So what about financial negotiating skills? Can you and your partner make good joint financial decisions without arguing? Do you work as a team? Do you have similar financial goals? So I always say that the first time that a young couple goes away on vacation together and the way they discuss how they're going to split the costs is a good indication of what's going to happen in the future. Sometimes we have a situation where the young man will say to his girlfriend, "I'll just pay for everything." And she might like that, but she might also feel a little strange about it. Or you have the opposite situation where they're fighting over every little bill and there's a power struggle trying to decide how to spend money. Both of those are things to take a look at.